Welcome everybody to Sunday night, another night of racing with the Charlottesville Dental Care Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series, round number 6 here at Kansas Motor Speedway, presented by MaxspeedTV. And of course, a big shout out to Charlottesville Dental Care and Harpoon Designs coming on board this season and being the sponsors for Sim Racing Unleashed. But how's everybody doing out there here tonight in YouTube land? Looks like already 7 watching out there and 4 likes. So of course, as per the usual, myself, Joshua Medlock, going to be calling the 134 lap action here tonight. Of course, yes, they do run a stage break. That will happen at the end of lap 66 when they take a lap 77. Or yeah, lap 66 when they take lap 77. When they take lap 67, excuse me, that will end, of course, the stage. Top 5 will receive stage points. But before we get into all that a little bit more, let's get down here to on the track per the pre-race analytics here tonight. A little bit of a wind out there at about 6 mile an hour. Air temp of 74. Now, the track temp is a little warm out there at about 98. It's not excruciating, but it is a little warm. Like I said, 134 laps here tonight, roughly 201 miles. Of course, tires, big thing here. They get a total of 4, but only 3 behind the wall. They are going to have to be careful on tires. Now, they do run 100% fuel. We're looking probably in the ballpark of about 50 to 55 laps. I do not believe, again, they can make it to the stage. If we do go green and we stay green, it'll probably be a quick splash and go just to at least make it into the stage. But then again, if we do have a caution, then, you know, that'll definitely change things up. Now, as I say it every week, pit road. Make it a break it for a driver, and it's not going to be any different tonight. 45 mile an hour down pit road. You don't want to get a speeding penalty. You do not want to have to back up or pull forward in your box. You do not want to get an unsafe pit entrance. Those definitely will cost you. Of course, our pace speed here at Kansas tonight is 66 mile an hour here. Now let's get down to the point standings coming into tonight. Of course, it's all about the top 16. It doesn't matter if you win or not. You got to be in the top 16 at the end of the 18 races in the regular season to make it into the round of 16 to get in. Just taking a look at that here a little bit more. I do believe this is the one I am on currently. Yes. Yeah, round of 16. It'll be 3 races in that round. Of course, there will be 8 drivers eliminated, but we've got a ways before we even get into that. But taking a look at the point standings coming into tonight at Kansas, Mark Whitley up in the top spot. It's got a good lead over Michael Yalrow. Mark Whitley at 211. Michael Yalrow there in second at 182. 29 points behind Mark, though. Brad Delph is going to stay where he's at as well in third at 181, 30 behind the leader and 1 behind Yalrow. Kyle Heath in fourth at 176, 35 behind the leader and 5 behind Delph. Then here's where we get into the changes. Isaiah Sutherland up 3 spots from last week. He's in fifth, 174 points, 37 behind the leader and 2 behind Kyle. David Cassidy up 4 into 6th at 150 even, 61 behind the leader and 24 behind Sutherland. Jason Adams is going to stay where he's at in 7th at 145, 66 behind the leader and 5 behind Cassidy. Mark Kosick up a spot into 8th at 143, 68 behind the leader and 2 behind Adams. Larry Blair up 2 spots, cracking the top 10 and 9th. He is going to be at 142, 69 behind the leader and 1 behind Kosick. Ryan Dunkelberger, he is going to drop 5 spots, still in the top 10, still in the top 16. He is in 10th, 135, 76 behind the leader, and 7 behind Larry Blair. Rusty Modesti up 2 spots, cracking the top 12 in 11th here at 134, 77 behind the leader, and 1 behind Ryan. Dave Bush up 5 spots as well. He is going to crack the top 10 or top 12 and 12th at 132. He's actually tied with Brandon Sheets. Just looking at it, Brandon down 6 positions. So both of these gentlemen, Dave Bush and Brandon Sheets, 132 points, 79 behind the leader and 2 behind Rusty Modesti. Chris Path up 7, just inside of the top 16 there in 14th. 121 points, 90 behind the leader, and 11 behind Sheets and Bush. Brandon Hartwell, he's going to stay where he's at in 15th at 117, 94 behind the leader, and 4 behind Path. Ryan Messer up 3 spots, crack at the top 16 and 16th at 115, 96 behind the leader, and 2 behind Hartwell. On the outside looking in, Mike Chamberlain down a spot just outside there of 16th. In 17th, 110, 101 behind the leader and 5 behind Messer. John held up 5 spots, cracking the top 20 in 18th, 108 points, 103 behind the leader and 2 behind Chamberlain. Robbie Darnell down 7 spots from last week and at 19th. He is at 107 points, 104 behind the leader and 1 behind Held. And Kevin Roy is going to crack the top 20 here in 20th, up 5 spots. He is at 102. 109 behind the leader and 5 behind Robbie. Of course, anything definitely can and will happen. We're still early, folks, in the season. Like I said, this is only round 6. They do race in the regular season, 18 races. So we are by far nowhere even near the end of the season. Of course, we'll have a break coming up here. We have tonight, Indianapolis, and then Atlanta, and then we'll have 1 week off for the Easter break. But we'll have a break there, and I do believe that is the only break they get. This season will run till August 14th, which is actually my dad's birthday. So, wow. So, yeah, three more races before these drivers, and, of course, myself get a break here. And but we'll see what happens tonight here at Kansas. We're glad to have everybody out there tuning in. Now, coming down to about 2:15 here, folks, we're to go ahead and step away and play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. So, hang tight. Qualifying will be underway when we come back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket trainless, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the fray, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the much to say. Stand in the plane, the US of A. Oh, say, just that star spangled banner, yeah, for the land of the free, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Alrighty, folks, qualifying is underway here. Let me get everything lined out here real quick. We'll see here who has qualified and who hasn't. Looks like right now Brad Delph up at the top spot with a 31.050. Isaiah Sutherland, Michael Yarrow is going to take that spot away from Brad Delph. Now practice, Mark Whitley was the quickest in practice with a 30.805. And it looks like Mark Whitley is back in 11th. We do have drivers that are out here still. Got Brandon Sheets, Jeff Gilmore. Looks like Keith Hurlbutt is sitting at the exit of pit road. Chris Paff looks to be done with his lap. Sitting in 7th. Brandon Hartwell in 5th. Down to about a minute 40 left here of qualifying. We might have to see if we can get our pole sitter, whoever that's going to be. Right now it is Michael Yarrow, but we'll wait for just a few more seconds to see exactly who it's going to be. But Jeff Gilmore is going to go into 8th. But it looks like Michael Yarrow might just pull this off. And this will be, he can hang on to it, his first pole of the season. It looks like that is going to be it for qualifying, I do believe. And down to the final 49 seconds. Let's go ahead and get Michael Yarrow up here. Michael, got a copy? Michael Yarrow, got a copy?
Hey, I got you.
All right, Michael. Well, it's Joshua up here in the booth, man. Well, your first pole, it looks like, of the season, man. Going to start up front, looks like. How you feeling about Kansas here?
It's going to be tricky. I'm surprised I got it. I took it pretty easy. Just want it to be a clean lap.
Well, definitely are going to pull it off here with about 10 seconds to go here in qualifying. Well, 134 laps here tonight, Michael. It's going to be, I wouldn't say a long race, but it's going to be a gruesome race, Michael. So good luck out there, buddy.
Thanks, man. Have fun.
Yep. All right, well, that is Michael Yarrow here, folks. Well, let's get him down here on the grid, shall we? All right, your MaxspeedTV starting grid. Michael Yarrow grabbing a pole with a 30.978. He's going to get us going. Brad Delph going to be on the outside of him in 2nd. Isaiah Sutherland in 3rd. Adam Lichty in 4th. Brandon Hartwell in 5th. Dave Bush in 6th. Chris Paff 7th. Jeff Gilmore in 8th. Kyle Heath 9th. And Hunter Hayward going to round out our top 10 in qualifying. John Held in 11th. Mike Rhino 12th. Mark Whitley, quickest in practice, he's going to start 13th. Robert Chaswick in 14th. Brandon Sheets 15th. Mark Kosick 16th, Larry Blair 17th, Rusty Modesti in 18th, Robbie Darnell 19th, and that's of the qualifiers. It's going to put Jared Daniels of the non-qualifiers starting in 20th, Joshua Sobel 21st, Byron Bartlett, I always want to call him Brian for some reason, he'll start 22nd, Mike Chamberlain 23rd, James Bryan 24th, Kevin Roy 25th, Keith Hurlbut 26th, Paul Busco in 27th, Jason Adams in 28th, and John Henderson is going to round it out here tonight. John's going to start in shotgun in the back at 29th. All right, now just waiting on them to start rolling off here, folks. All right, here we go. All right, one pace lap here tonight. Start things off. Not sure exactly which line is going to be the preferred. I've been told it could be all three. I've been told it's going to be the wall, the outside, the very far outside line. I guess we'll just see really how these drivers, protect this track, how much rubber's really put down. Down into three here, folks. Pull those belts tight. One more time. Uncle Yalro in the 98, the 14 of Brad Delph on the outside. Pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road, and we will be underway once that green drops here tonight. 16 of you out there, 7 likes. Here we go, folks. Pace car is off and away. Everybody 2 by 2. Just waiting on Michael. There's the green. Here we go. Boogity, boogity, boogity. We're racing here tonight at Kansas. All right, waiting to see what everybody does here out of turn number 2. Everybody trying to find the line. Of Mike Rhino is running that far outside line. Of course, they got to get heat built up in these tires, but it is going to be Yalro leading the first lap here tonight. 1 lap down, 133 more to go. Let's see what kind of moves these drivers are making early on. Dave Bush has fallen back a few spots already, started 60s and 8. Well, here comes Mark Whitley out of the inside of the 48 of Hunter Hayward. It is for 10th. Now, they are allowed to go below that white line, so we'll see probably a lot of drivers do that. Somebody's loose. Oh, we're wrecking. No, we're wrecking already. We're wrecking already. Not sure exactly what happened. Adam Lichty in the 79, it looks like, was involved in this. Might have been a few others as well. Well, let's go back and see what happened to the 79 of Lichty. Down in the 1. I just snapped loose on him hard into the outside wall. Nowhere to go for the 48 of Hunter Hayward. Nowhere to go for the 72. And how in the world did the 2 get through that? Wow. We was just talking about the 48 as well. Man, the 2 that snuck by there, the number 2, that was Brandon Sheets. How in the world did he get through that? Oh, already a caution. Man, it just looked like it snapped loose on him. Ain't nothing Adam could have done. He tried to save it. Like it just snapped on him and then it went right straight up into the wall. Nothing you can do about it. When it does that, you might as well just let go of the steering wheel. Still early here. Not going to bring anybody down just yet. I don't think anybody would come down pit road. But then again, I could be wrong. Kevin Roy is on pit road here. He's showing as the leader, but he's not. Michael Yarrow is technically the... There it goes. Now it finally reset. Kevin Roy coming out onto the track here. Back in 24th. He did start 25th, but man, Adam Lichty, man, took a lick to the outside wall. Now they do get one fast repair, and I would imagine that Adam would use that. I don't think he would take it behind the wall, knowing that he does have a fast repair. He is 3 laps down, however, but I mean, anything can happen. We're only on lap 6. We are side by side again, ready to go back green here. Tara out there in chat. Yeah, I have no idea, Tara, how he managed to get through that. He was right there. I'm sure he had to change his sheets, though. Man. All right, well, we're going to rock and roll here, coming to lap number 7. Lee Yarrow again. Isaiah Sutherland this time on the outside. But Michael Yarrow is our leader. Just waiting on the green. Here we go. Green is back out once more here at Kansas. Oh, you got the pun there, I'm sure. All right, out of 2, like everybody up front is A-okay. Looks like everybody in the back is okay here. Out of 2. We do have a battle for the lead, though. Isaiah Sutherland and Michael Yarrow. Who is going to lead this lap? Isaiah got the lap on the outside line. I think that is going to be the preferred line. At the 25 of Brandon Hartwell right there with them. Started in 5th. Now Brad Delph has fallen back to 4th. He's got company with Kyle Heath here. Go back even a little bit further. Rusty Modesti right behind the 48 of Hunter Hayward. The battle, though, well, as it so happens, Mike Chamberlain and Kevin Roy. Well, Kevin's just going to go around him. Mike's going to go back to 22nd. Get up here. It looks like Brad Delph back up into 3rd now. Mark Whitley working his way up from 13th to 4th. And he is one of those drivers you really have to watch. He's got 3 wins on the season, and he's got 3 poles. And those 3 wins were back to back to back for Mark Whitley, and he is looking, of course, to grab another one. But you can't count out anybody else either. And still got battle for the lead. Michael back to the outside. Gonna make the pass over Isaiah. Michael is gonna lead that lap. Like a battle going on back here with Larry Blair and company. Would be Keith Hurlbutt in the 7 to the inside. Larry falling backwards here. Hunter Hayward also making the pass over the 73. Man, that's 48. Hunter Hayward. He is, he's trying to get back up there. He started in 10th. Currently running in 12th right now. Like Jeff Gilmore in the 57 to the wall. Whoa, we caught that, and there is no caution. But we are going to go back and get a closer look. That is the second person that did that. Like the 70's on the outside here. That 70 is Mike Chamberlain. We are under a MaxspeedTV replay here, folks. Give me just a minute, because we, 57 of Jeff Gilmore. Yep. Looks like it got loose and then bam, right up into the outside wall. Looks like Jeff Gilmore is taking his car behind the wall. He's done. Wow. Well, battle here. Jason Adams. Jared Daniels. Well, it is 418. Looks like Jared is going to be able to hang on to it on the outside. Well, I say that, and here comes the 24. Look back to the inside. I just think that out. Okay, now we've got a caution. Oh, Buzz. The 51. What happened to Buzz? Like Buzz was just running by himself. And it snapped loose on him and right up into the outside wall that time. Yeah, well, it held on to him and he goes around onto the track. Ugh. All right, under caution again. Man, a lot of self-spinning tonight. Looks like it is a little loose out there. Well, actually, see if we can maybe talk to drivers out here and see if see what it's like. I don't know if they're going to come down pit road. 16 of 66, 16 of 134. We'll see here if they come down pit road or not. Looks like Michael Yarrow is down onto the apron here and maybe trying some fake outs. Well, looks like Mark Whitley decided, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and come down. Probably not a bad call. Mike Rhino also down pit road. All right, well, let's see here if we can get our first interview in here. All righty. Well, Kyle Heath, got a copy.
Yeah, I got a copy.
Well, man, it looks like, from what I'm seeing up here in the booth, it looks like turn 4, or coming out of the turns, is a little bit of a problem. Is it snappy loose?
Well, for me, turn 1 is kind of snappy loose. Turn 3, going into turn 3, it pushes a lot.
So each turn for you is different.
Oh yeah, it's totally different.
I'm, I'm wondering why. I don't know. Is it maybe the track or what?
Yeah, I don't know. I know some people probably doing things differently, but I know it's kind of snaps loose on me going into turn 1, so I got to feather the throttle. But going into turn 3, it pushes pretty good for me.
Okay. Well, maybe it's just something that I've seen with a couple of drivers. Like I said, it could be, and you said, it could be different for everybody. So, but how does it feel other than that? Do you think you have something out here for these drivers tonight?
Yeah, qualifying surprised me, and I done gained a couple of spots during the race, so I'm doing pretty good considering what I thought I was going to be doing.
Oh yeah, definitely. So we still got a long way to go, man. It ain't over yet. So, but Kyle, hang in there, buddy.
All right, thank you.
Yep. All right. Well, that was Kyle Heath. Let's see here, Hunter Hayward. See, somebody that started in the back. If we can get Mr. Keith up here real quick. Keith, got a copy.
Yeah, I got you.
Well, you started in 26th. You found yourself in 11th right now. Still early in the race, but how does it feel out there?
The car's pretty loose. It's kind of a handful to drive. I think you're seeing that with some of these cautions. I'm just trying to be patient and let everybody wreck in front of me.
Just making a self-cleaning track, right?
There you go.
Well, is it loose? Is it loose for you, or is it tight?
Going into 1, I mean, if you let off too much, the car can snap around, and then coming out of 4, I mean, it can snap around there too. So it's not very tight at all, but it's definitely loose.
Definitely loose. All righty. Well, we got a ways to go, Keith. Good luck out there, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep. All right, just a couple of interviews here. We did have drivers that did come down pit road. It kind of made it a little bit easier to grab a couple. Coming to lap number 20 here tonight, lap 19. Couple of cautions already. It looked like it just looked like snappy loose for the drivers. But here we go. Waiting on the green once more. Kelly Hayward out in chat, rooting on the 48. Hunter Hayward, I would assume. All right, here we go. Michael Yarrow is in control. He's on the outside. There is the green. Man, Isaiah really puts that car really close to the drivers. I don't know why, but he does, man. He ain't scared. Just got to be careful doing that, not to get into one another. That is the biggest issue of riding that close to somebody. However, Michael Yarrow is going to take over the lead once more. Got to get it back up there and pulled right in front of Isaiah, which he will do. Back here a little bit further, we got the 53 of Dave Bush to the inside of the 44 and the 48 now. Possibly even the 22 of Chris Paff. Dave Bush trying to get back up into where he started in 6th. Oh, man. Oh. Like Mark Whitley also trying to get up right where he started and maybe even more position. Well, son, I just seen smoke. I believe that came from the 52 of James Bryan. Oh, 3 wide. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, 37 on the outside of Mike Rhino. 52 in the middle of James Bryan. Now it's the 44 of Robbie Darnell. already some 3-wide action out here, folks. We'll check on Hunter. He's to the inside of the 1, or trying to get to the inside of the 1 and the 14. One of Isaiah, the 14 of Brad Delph. Still got some side-by-side going on back here. There's Hartwell, Dave, Robbie Darnell going back even a little bit further. Keith, who we just talked to. Looks like more 3-wide action with us with that 7 up into the wall. Now James Adams there to the inside. That is for 14th here. Like Kyle Heath doing some battling up here, up toward the front. Now in the 13, Isaiah on the inside in the 1. Have to keep an eye on the drivers, especially those that are running that wall in the 48 of Hunter Hayward. Man, that was close to the 14. I do not like how close they get to one another. I don't even like how close they get to the dang wall here at Kansas, but that is just this racetrack and the way it is designed. Usually it's that high line, and from what I'm seeing, well, it's the high line here tonight. There's no doubt about it. Maybe you could, on fresh tires, battling somebody on the outside, maybe get them on the inside, but I think we're just going to see that outside line. And as I say that, look, Hunter here is going to make a pass on the inside over the 13 of Kyle. I don't think Kyle's pushing it too hard right now. Whoops. There's Kyle right there. Isaiah's right behind him. I clicked on the wrong name there. That 48, though, is making that inside line work in his favor. Comes up onto the 14, Charlottesville, a dental care of Brad Delph. And 14, gonna make that inside line work. He's got Brandon Sheets now that he's gonna have to contend with. That 14, though, is not giving up easy. Here we go again. Possible 3-wide out of 2. Nope. Don't look now, but there's Brandon Hartwell with a 25. Making his presence known again. He started in 5th. 14 and the 1 make contact. Brad Delph and Isaiah Sutherland. Contact was definitely made there. We actually did see that. I'm not seeing, oh, the 1 is up into the wall. Just a smudge. Another battle here between the 48 and the 13. That is for P3. But Michael Yarrow really not too worried about him right at the present time. He's got a little over a second lead over Brandon Sheets. Now it's under a second. Now, if these drivers can, of course, get single file, they may be able to catch him. But if they continue to race it up like they're doing right now, and he's just going to keep driving away. So going back, okay, we have lost 2 drivers, Jared Daniels and, of course, Jeff Gilmore. Going back a little bit further here into the field. Robert Chiswick started in 14th, kind of running a little bit further back now, 19th. Does look like he might have some, oh yeah, definitely so. Yeah, he's got some damage on that number 6 Harley motorcycle Ford here. Might be affecting him. I do believe he might have a reset left. He does. He has not used it. But he did just get passed up by, I don't know who that was. Let me see who that was. That was Buzz. That was not for position. Like Kyle Heath, Brandon Sheets going at it for P2 here. And here comes the 48 looking to the inside. He is trying to take P3 and P2 at the same time. I don't know. I don't know if he can do it. Oh, 2 into the wall. Now it's going to lose the momentum for Sheets. Sheets is going to fall back and allow the one of Isaiah Sutherland to get around. We've got one car up here by himself, and then we've got P2 and P3 here together. P4 not too far back, P5, P6, P7, and P8 right here together. Going back to Mark Whitley in P9. He's got company. He's got P10, P11, and P12 right here. That is Mike Rhino, Dave Bush, and Robbie Darnell, and we got a caution. Oh, Brad Delph in the 14. Oh, what happened to Brad? He was coming up on the 25 here. Like out of 2. Okay, out of 2, it looks like he's okay. Down into 3. Oh, right there it was. Down into 3. The 25 was right there. I don't know if he misjudged or what. However, that right front to the left rear, right front of the 14 to the left rear of the 25, and the 14 of Brad Delph goes sideways. I think Brad got the rough end of the stick on that one. So we go back up live. He is coming down pit road, as looks like pretty much everybody else is going to stay out, I do believe. We've got a few that did come down. Pretty much a lot has came down. Going back here to Mark Kosick, though, he last pitted, at about 19 or so laps ago. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and get the other Mark down here. Mark, got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Well, I interviewed the other Mark, so I got to interview the other Mark. So it's going to be a Mark night. Well, Mark, man, I don't know what's going on out there here, but, man, it looks like coming out of the corners for some. It's really loose. What are you feeling out there here tonight at Kansas?
Yeah, it's just a frustrating track. I mean, the high side's the groove, and if you get out of the groove, it is loose. And as soon as you get out of the groove to try to pass somebody, it just steps out on you, so you just get back in line. So it's a little bit, I mean, you got to make your moves in the pits or with fresh tires, and I'm going to roll the dice and stay out here and see what happens.
Top 5, of course, those stage points. Of course, you know, we still got a little bit to go. So 36, 46, 56. So about 30 laps or so to go before we get to the stage. Can y'all make it, or is it going to be close?
I don't know. I'm not even looking at the fuel. I did top off a couple times on some of the other cautions, so I have no idea. I'm just trying to hold on to the car right now.
Not even worried about the stage at this point.
Yeah, right. I'm not racing now, man.
Well, we'll race it up at about 20 to go. We'll see what we'll get back with you. How about that?
Yeah, good.
Alrighty, Mark. Good luck.
Yeah, see you, Josh.
Yep. All right. Well, I don't know if he's still in here. Oh, he is coming down pit road. I was wanting to talk to Buzz. Okay, he's coming down pit road. He's coming back out onto the track. So let me see if I can maybe get him down here real quick. Maybe have a talk with old Paul Buzz Cohen. Got a copy? Hey, Buzz, got a copy? I cannot hear you, buddy. Nothing. Not sure exactly what's going on, but nothing's coming through for Buzz. Well, good luck, Paul. All right, we'll go ahead and pull him back up. I don't want to bug him. But they are double file here. We're going to have to get with Buzz and figure out why nothing's coming through. All right, 18 people watching and 7 likes. Can we get that like button up there to about 15 to 18 to 20 likes out here tonight? We appreciate all the support. Again, thanks to Charlottesville Dental Care and Harpoon Designs. That is one person I am not seeing out in chat right now is Mr. Harpoon himself. None of my moderators are out there either. All right, here we go. Coming to lap 39. Michael Yarrow, Mark Whitley. Here we go. Back underway here tonight at Kansas Motor Speedway. Charlottesville Dental Care Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series. And man, that's 77 of Mark Whitley. And if Mark Whitley and Michael Yarrow go at it until the stage, man, it's gonna be a fight, I believe. Well, Mark Whitley is looking to lead his first laps here tonight. He's gonna come around forward and through the tri-oval here and across the stripe. He's gonna do it. Man, he is gonna have to figure out a way though to keep Michael behind him. Michael's just been on rails early on in the race, and I say that Michael gets a little loose there. That is going to open the door back up. And, oh, yep. Somebody, and that was Kyle Heath, I believe. If I could get on him. That was Kyle Heath that got loose there. Went off track. Man. Oh, we got some action going on back here, though. Starting with Brad Delph, we've got Brandon Hartwell, Jason Adams, Brandon Sheets, and 3 wide. That didn't last well. Here we go, Dave Bush. Nope. Not 3 wide. Not 3 wide yet. I thought Dave was going to take that 3 wide. I think Jason's kind of backing out. Not liking what he's seeing. Everybody close together right now. We're on Brandon Sheets. The Nitro Circus 2 machine. Got some action up ahead of him. That is Michael Yarrow falling back here to 7th now. Mark Whitley's got company. Isaiah Sutherland. Whoa! Looking at it here, Isaiah did come down pit road about 7 laps ago. Mark hasn't come down yet. Last time he came down was about 26 laps ago. You can definitely see the difference. And they are still stacked up. We barely caught that 3 wide, but I believe we might be doing it again before too long. Dave Bush in the 53, the 14, and the 52 of James Bryan. James is all over the tail with 14 down in the 3. Here we go, 3 wide. 73's like, nope, don't want to have anything to do with it. Kind of backed off a little bit. He's going to go high, stay high. Oh, 73 down into the 6. 73 trying to hang on to it. 24 involved, nowhere to go. We are going to have a caution. All right, well, let me see here if I can get on the 24. 24 of Jason Adams, just nowhere to go. In the wrong spot at the wrong time. Right there, we're going to see the 73. Go high. This is where it's going to start. 73. Did the 73 come down or did he get loose here? It's on the outside. Looks like he might have come down. Not realize maybe somebody was there. I don't know. However, he did collect the 6. 73 continues to try and save it, gets on the apron, comes right back up, and blam, right there, 24 gets involved in this. 24 goes right up into the wall and nowhere to go for several more drivers. The 51, the 12, I believe that is maybe was that the 13 of Kyle Heath? Yes, it was. Oh, man. All right, well, back up live. Well, let's see here. Maybe we can talk to the 79 of Adam Lichty. Started out pretty rough for him, but it looks like he is back on the lead lap. We're going to go ahead and pull the 79 down here. Adam, got a copy.
Yeah, I got you.
Man, it looked like it started out a little rough for you here tonight, but hey, you're back on the lead lap here this evening. You're running in 21st right now. You did start in 4th. Man, what's going on down there?
Just riding around, trying to wait on the stage break.
then you're gonna show them up, right?
I don't know about that, but I'll be in a lot better shape with tires anyways.
Yeah, is it loose down there? It looks like it is loose.
Yeah, I'm loose. I'm wicked loose.
Wicked loose. Man, oh man. Well, you're back
but
on
I'm not a real good driver either, so that, plays into account of a lot of it.
Hang in there, buddy. Anybody can win it. Doesn't matter if you're a good driver or a bad driver. Anybody can win it. Have some good luck down there, buddy.
Thanks.
Yeah. Started out rough, but now he's just hanging back there. Hey, like I said, anybody can win it. All right, let's see here if the pace car lights goes off. If they don't go off, we'll grab somebody else, but if they go off, we will not bring anybody down here. Lap 48 of 134. This is lap 49. Pace car lights are off, so we will get the green at lap 50. That's going to put it at about 16 laps before the stage. Justin out there going for Hurlbut. Hurlburt. Did Hurlburt. And he's got Hurlbutt. So I'm not exactly sure what it is. However, he's going for the 7. All right. Well, nice to see you out there in chat, Dustin. All right, here we go. Isaiah Sutherland, Mark Whitley. That's row 1, row 2, the 48, the 22. Hunter Hayward, Chris Paff, row 3, Brandon Hartwell, and Robbie Darnell coming to lap number 50 here. Autocorrect. Brings back out. Here we go, folks. And somebody is already cutting grass. That is the 70 of Mike Chamberlain. Ruh-roh, what happened to the 70 on the restart here? Did he just spin it? Ain't no caution, though. But we are about to find out what happened to the 70. There we go. On the restart here, the 70, it looks like he's just gonna... on the loud pedal. And, yep, just snap loose on him. That's exactly what happened. Michael Yarrow. Oh, we got a caution. Michael Yarrow in the 98, and it looks like they are still wrecking. There's the 7 of Keith as well. Looks like Buzz involved in this. Okay. I just went back up live and seen that. Michael Yarrow on the outside. Okay, somebody, it looks like, got up. Okay, the 14 got up into the wall, it looks like. But let me get on the 14 here. I believe it was Brad. Might have been somebody else that got up into the wall. No, it looks like it was Brad. Yeah, right there. It looks like Brad got wicked loose here. Yeah, right there. It started to snap right up into the wall. And then right here is where it all kind of transpired from there. Michael Yarrow. There's the 7 of Keith. Wrong spot, wrong time for Keith. And then we get on that 7 of Keith. It looks like this is where maybe another driver is going to get. Yep, right there. Oh, the 51. Yep, that is where the 51, I got a piece of it. That's Paul Buzz Cohen. Like Keith down pit road here. All right, well. All right, Robbie. All right, Robbie. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, man, started 19th and 6th. Looks like a lot of self-spins and the wall here tonight. How you feeling out there, night 44?
Loose after Mexican night.
Anything you can do to help, maybe tighten it up a little bit?
For me right now, lifting early has been the key to not spinning out. But it's been extremely loose, whether you go on the top or the bottom of one. There's really not much you can do, and if you get back on too early, you're going to spin out off of 2. So you just have to hold what you got and not overdrive it.
Yeah, it looks like it's a handful for you drivers out here tonight at Kansas, and usually, it's the high line. Sometimes it's the high line, sometimes it's the low line, sometimes it's the middle line. Have you figured out what line you really want to be in, just to be safe?
Center bottom has been best for me here lately on this last run. So I'm going to try to stay with that. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, I'll just let them go by. I'm not trying to wreck nobody today.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's wanting to wreck either themselves or each other. But man, when you're so close together and something happens in a split second, you have no reaction time. So wrong spot, wrong time, and things can go downhill from there. But Robbie, good luck, man. We still got a ways to go. We ain't even halfway yet. So, but we are coming down to the stage here and pretty quickly. So, Robbie, good luck.
Thanks, Josh. You have a good time.
You too, man. All right, that is Robbie Darnell here. Started 19th, running 6th, though. He's just outside of the top 5, and of course the top 5 will receive those stage points. 19 watching and 9 likes here. Taking a look at it a little bit early, you know, before halfway. 5 cautions, 19 laps, 80 to go throughout the race here. Six lead changes is what we have had. We will be coming down to the stage here, though, at the completion of lap 66 to 67 when they hit 67. Of course, I do believe within 5 laps, I believe the stage will end. It might be 3. One of the drivers I am not seeing here tonight is Mr. Gary Slapinski. There he is, Harpoon Design. There he is, Brantley Roden, the owner of Harpoon Designs. I didn't know if you were out there or not. Yeah, losing a little bit of frames here tonight, but it ain't too bad. It could be worse, trust me. All right, pace car is off once more, coming to lap 56. This is going to put it at 11 to go for the stage. Here we go. Green is back out once more, and they get close again. Isaiah and Mark Whitley. Man. Just don't understand how they do it. I am going to go ahead and write something down here, so give me just a minute here. All right, man, it is close up here with the top 3. Man, Hunter Hayward putting himself in a good prime spot to grab either the stage victory. 3 wide for the lead here at Kansas, down into 3. Hunter Hayward, what are you doing? Isaiah, Mark, you know it's early, right? You guys are killing me. Just painting, all right. Oh, very tight there with a 1. A 77, man. Now the 1 is going to go to the inside of the 48. I'm going to check, see exactly when okay, they're pretty much on the same strategy here. Question is, who's going to burn up those stuff a lot more than the other? That's going to be the big question. Okay, while they battle it out here, we're going to kind of check through the pack here real quick before the stage. See where everybody else is hanging out at. John Held in 10th, Larry Blair 11th, James Bryan in 12th, now 11th. Oh, we got a caution, ho. Oh, the 7 of Keith. What happened to Keith? Another caution. Gonna put it at 6 cautions before the stage. Keith was going to the outside of the 14 here. There's Brad Delph. Like it was A-OK there. And down into 1, and yep. Down into 1. Snappy loosey-goosey and right up into the outside wall. Ouch. Oh, another hard lick. Man, several drivers have done that here tonight. All right, Hunter Hayward up front. Lap 60 coming to 61. I don't think you pit. You have to stay out for the stage. All right, let me check, see here if I can get somebody else up here to an interview. Brandon Sheets, got a copy.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, you started 15th. You're in 6th. You managed to get through that caution way back when. I think you had to change your sheets there. That was close.
Yes, it was close. I think my next sponsorship is going to be Dude Wipes for the next race.
Wow, man, I can't believe you brought that up, man. How's it going for you, though, other than trying to dodge these self-spins, man? It seems like that's the biggest thing out here tonight, is these daggum self-spins.
Yeah, it's really greasy trying to make any pass like any lower than that high line, but it seems like the high line is where you need to be and where you want to stay.
Well, the high line, you know, I was just saying, you know, talking about it, the high line is usually the preferred line, but, you know, it's also, too, about who has the freshest tires. You know, do you think, you know, fresher tires, that inside line would be where you want to be to get around drivers?
Yeah, that would definitely help, having fresh tires to kind of do like those slide jobs to kind of move up in front of the guys running that high line. But I'm not in that situation right now. I've already used one set, so I'm going to stay at the top.
And well, I got to save as much as you can for sure. Well, Brandon, we're coming down to the stage here momentarily. So, Brandon, good luck.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, well, 62. So, probably get the green at 64. So, basically a 3-lap shootout, I would think. Unless they do decide to extend it. I don't believe that ended the stage. But we will look to see what the pace car does here. Coming to lap 63. Up on that halfway mark here momentarily. And yes, we do have a crank it up cam here for Kansas. Of course, that would be done after the halfway mark. Sometime after the halfway mark. So pace car lights are going to go off. It is going to be Hunter Hayward up at the top here, with Isaiah Sutherland there on his inside. So 64. So basically 2 to 3 lap shootout. It'll be at the completion of lap 66, taking 67. So 2-lap shootout here. Yeah, 64 green, then 65, then 66. Well, 3 laps. Yeah. You all know, you all understand what I'm trying to say. All right, pace car dives off once more, coming to lap 64 here when that green drops. Hunter trying to get a good jump on Isaiah. Here we go, green is out. Can he get the jump? No, I don't think he got the jump he wanted. That is going to put them those side by side down into 1. Now, if we do get a caution, that will end it. That would be the stage as we exit turn number 2. Man, it is really close. Hunter fighting on the outside. Kelly and chat rooting him on. Down into turn number 3. Still side by side with the 1, the 48. Right there to the outside and staying up front just in case. Here we go. Lap 65. Hayward, Hayward drops it low. Back up to the outside. In the midline now. I don't know if he wants to stay down there. Isaiah trying to get what he can here. 25 up into the wall. We got a car going wacky here. That is the 44 of Robbie Darnell. All right, 65 coming to lap 66. White flag will be in the air. this time by white flag. One more time around for the stage. Out onto the back stretch here at Kansas. All Hunter's got to do is get around turn 3 and out of 4 safely. Out of turn number 4 here, Hunter Hayward gonna win the stage here tonight. All right, Hunter got the stage here this evening. Isaiah Sutherland will finish in 2nd, Mark Whitley 3rd, Chris Paffin 4th, and Brandon Sheets will round out the top 5. Of course, Hunter will receive those 5 bonus points, 4 for Isaiah, 3 from Mark, 2 for Chris, and 1 for Brandon. That is the way they do it here. Well, all right, as they catch up to the pace car here, I would assume they would come down pit road here this time. All right, here we go. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Some buffering going on over in OBS, or it could be YouTube as well. So I'm not entirely sure. 21 of you out there, though. All right, we're going to go ahead and start recording it right here. But let me see here if I can get Hunter down here real quick. I got to find him. There he is. Hunter Hayward, got a copy. Hunter Hayward, got a copy. Don't think Hunter wants to talk. Hunter, Joshua Medlock in the broadcast booth, got a copy. Well, I'm not gonna get to interview Hunter here, it looks like. He's not talking. Yeah, that was pretty bad right there. It did come back, so I don't know what was going on. Welcome to technology. All right, but congratulations to the 48 of Hunter Hayward here, winning the stage here tonight. Fortunately, it looks like I am not going to be able to talk to him. Not answering his mic here. I'll try it one more time. Hunter Hayward, got a copy? Hunter, I don't hear you, buddy. All right, yeah, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to talk to him. But congratulations to Hunter on winning the stage here. Kelly, if you would, tell him that for me. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if he's having mic issues or he just don't like to talk. I don't know. All right, well, it does look like, though, John Held has elected to stay out here, as well as Michael Yalro, Jason Adams. We've been out here 23, 17, 24. James Bryan, 9. And Brad Delph, 9 as well. Well, 10 as it finally updates there. I am going to have to, unfortunately, reset the good old timing screen here. Lap 71, it'll be 72 when they get the green here, folks. We'll stay on John Held as I reset ATVO here. Down into turn number 3, the middle of 3 and 4. We will get the green here, folks. 72 and the 98 pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road. Here we go. And the green is out. Backing away here tonight for the Charlottesville Dental Care Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series, round number 6 here at Kansas, presented by MaxspeedTV and, of course, Harpoon Design out there in chat as I get more comfortable in my chair. All right, I know it says the time up there. It should update here when they cross the stripe and give us the actual laps to go. There it is. So stage is done. All right, well, as they race it up here, I think what we're going to go ahead and do here, folks, for everybody. No, we're not, because I believe we might have another caution here. Brad Delph. Yeah, Brad Delph. Uh-oh, what happened to Brad? Like a little bit of 3 wide going on up there. Oh, right there it was. Yeah, right there. I believe that is where it all initiated. Yeah, the 72, the 44. I believe that's where it all started. Yes, it was. Right down into the 14. Ouch. 14 smacks the inside wall hard. Ouchies. All right. Well, we were going to crank it up. Well, let's see here. I know this guy's been in a few races or a few battles here of his own. We'll see here if we can get a word with him. Jason Adams, got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got a copy.
Well, you've been in a few battles of your own here tonight, and a little bit of some action as well. Man, what's going on down there here at Kansas tonight?
Well, turn 1 and 2, pretty loose. 3 and 4 is pretty tight. Cars want to push. It's a battle out here tonight, man.
No way that over time it's not tightening up any at all. I mean, is it getting looser? Is it getting tighter in some areas? I mean, what are you feeling?
Well, I'll tell you, a little bit ago I didn't take tires before I got in that accident, and my car actually felt pretty good on old tires. I told my teammates, I said my car is actually feeling better than it did on new tires, and I was actually catching the field and fixing to start progressing through the field, and I got involved in that wreck. So I think the old tires, I think they actually come in after a while.
Well, you don't have a reset left, so you got to be careful out here. You know, wrong spot, wrong time. You've been in that one here tonight. hopefully it doesn't happen. You know, we still got a ways to go. We are over, of course, the halfway, Jason. So, you guys can't make it to the end. You guys are going to have to stop at least one more. What do you got to do to really mentally prepare yourself, you know, coming down to, say, 20 to go, 30 to go?
Well, the main thing is just try to stay clean. There's a lot of cars out here. I've noticed tonight it's pretty loose, so it's pretty much trying to dodge everybody, try to get up to the front, which I think I've done great at. So we'll see what happens.
But yeah, you started in 28th. I would say you're doing pretty good right now.
Which, you know, we've seen me start up front before, and you've seen what happened to me, let's say, last week. So
oh, yeah.
Let's see what happens tonight.
Oh, yeah. If anything can happen, it will happen. Unfortunately.
Yes, sir, and all the bad luck will fall on me, that's for sure. But thanks, Josh. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Jason. Good luck, bud. All right. Well, let's hope I just didn't jinx the 24. Yeah, not sure what happened out there, Brantley. Brandon is definitely going to need some of those wipes for sure. All right, pace car lights off once more, and it looks like Yarrow back up front. Hunter Hayward right there in second to his outside. James Bryan third. Isaiah Sutherland fourth. Jason Adams, who we just talked to, in fifth. Brandon Sheets in sixth. Kyle Heath in seventh. Adam Lichty eighth. Rusty Modesti ninth. Chris Paff in 10th. Haven't mentioned much about Rusty here tonight. He usually does his own thing early on, but as you can see now, Rusty is up here inside of the top 10 and 9th. Gonna have to watch that number 4 here coming down to the wire. You're also gonna have to watch at 22 on the outside of Chris Paff. He is similar to that number 4. As early on, he does his own thing, and later on into the race, well, you find yourself up in the top 10, top 12, battling it out there for the best finish you can and possibly a win. So just a couple of drivers to take note of. Watch them from now until the end of the race. Now, there's a lot more out here, too, that I could go down, but I don't have time right now. So here we go. Coming to lap 78 here. There's the green back out once more. Y'all row in the 98 Hunter there. Row 1. Like everybody's A-OK down into 1. In the middle of 1 and 2 here. Comes screaming out of 2 here onto the back stretch. And there we go. Can everybody make it out of 2 A-OK? It looks like they did. That's a good sign. All righty. We'll give it a lap here before we crank it up here tonight. Of course, we've got a little image that we usually throw up before we crank it up. Sponsored by Harpoon Designs, and of course brought to you by MaxspeedTV. Well, alrighty, folks, here we go. No, here we don't go. Oh, we seen that out of the corner of the screen. Adam Lichty. Like Mike Chamberlain involved in this as well. Well, just as soon as I get ready to crank it up, something happens. Figures. All right, what happened to Adam? 79, he's on the outside, just snaps loose. Again, been talking about it all night long, just a snappy loosey-goosey. It snaps loose and sends him right up into the wall. Nowhere to go for the 22, who we just talked to, or who I just talked about was Chris Paff. Ugh. And so what happened to Mike Chamberlain in the 70? Oh, right there. This is what happened. 79's down, 73's right there. He gets a piece. 73 gets a piece of the 70. That's what happened to Mike Chamberlain. Oh, all right. Man. Yeah, you know, you see what happens every time I talk about a driver and to watch them? You know, you see what happens there. Now, happens every stinking time I talk about a driver. Every time. Well, let's see here. James Bryan. He's been in a few battles here. Let's see if I can get James up here. James Bryan, got a copy.
Yes, I do.
Well, how's it feeling for you down there in the 52 machine?
Oh, just biding my time.
Yeah, just buying your time. Well,
I'm nowhere near some of these guys' level, but everything's worked out. That's all.
Well, I've just interviewed you, so we'll just go with that for right now. But anyway, you started 24th. You find yourself in 6th. I'm hearing, and you know, some of the corners it's loose, some of it's tight. But what are you feeling?
Oh, loose sometimes, tight sometimes, a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. So it's just kind of a mixture.
Oh yeah, it's a handsful.
It's a handsful. Well, I can tell it's a handsful from seeing you guys out here tonight at Kansas. You guys do have your hands full out here. It ain't over. It ain't over, James. I think you got something for these drivers out here. I really do.
Oh, we'll see, but probably not. But that's okay. Hey, I won Friday night in the truck, so.
Well, maybe you can win here.
I did it all on fuel mileage. I don't know if I can do a fuel mileage here, though.
Oh, okay. Well, you never know. You just never know.
All right, brother. Good talking to you.
Yeah, you too, James. Good luck. Oh, James Bryan right here running in that 6th spot. Of course, congratulations on his win in the trucks. Give him a big shout out on that one. Yeah, I did it, Tara. I'm sorry. Adam Lichty is taking his car behind the wall. We've lost 3 drivers. Some drivers are sitting on pit road here tonight. Tough break for a lot of them. Buzz, Brad, looks like Kevin Roy is... not sure exactly what's going on with Kevin. He is 4 laps down. He's back here in 22nd. Now Larry Blair's also on pit road here. The 7 of Keith Hurlbut is coming back out, it looks like, as they are on the 1 to go here. Alrighty, folks, here we go. Getting ready to go back green here, coming to lap 84. Now, blame it on me. That's fine, I'll take the blame. Alright, back underway here tonight at Kansas. All right. Oh, man, I so badly want to crank it up. I really do. You know what? I think that's what we're going to do here, folks. We're just gonna go ahead and give it a shot and see what happens. Let's go ahead and bring the noise here tonight. Brought to you by, of course, Harpoon Designs and MaxspeedTV. as per the usual, every time we do that, guess what happens? Yep. Caution. I'm trying to find out where it happened at. And, yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. The guy who I just got done interviewing is going to get involved in this. Looks like right there is where it all started, where it all began. 52 and the 24, and yep. Man, oh man. And 24 gets hit again. Looks like here by the 20. Every stinking time. Man. Well, why not keep it going here? Alrighty, Isaiah Sutherland, got a copy.
I got you.
Well, you started third. You've been kind of running up here mostly into the top 5, mostly top 3. It's been a battle. It's been a fight up here for sure. How are you hanging on to it, man?
Well, I mean, I've had my hand full a couple of times. I'm going to be honest with you. I just ran it up the track there a few laps ago, or right before the caution. But, you know, very unpredictable today. The car can't get on the brakes too hard or it wants to snap. And if you enter too hard, it wants to snap. And if you enter too slow, sometimes it wants to snap. Who knows? So it's hanging on to her. I think the car is driving me right now. But somehow I'm in second. I've been up front. The cautions are helping us stay up here, but it'd be nice to get a couple of green flag runs, and maybe I can put some work on Hunter Hayward here. But yeah.
Well, Hunter's fast. We know it. And Mark Whitley, you know Mark. He's fast too. We got a lot of fast drivers up front right now. Of course, anything can happen, and I've already jinxed 2 people here tonight. So, just saying. Let's hope I didn't just jinx you.
That juju away from me, Josh. Got 2 sets of tires saved up here, a little bit of a strategy, so we'll see if that comes into play later on here.
Well, and you also have that reset too, that if it does come needed, you've got it right there.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that keeps me a little comfortable. To be honest, not a huge fan of having a fast repair. I'd like it to be as realistic as possible, but it's supplied to us for this first season here in these new cars. I definitely understand. So, having that in my back pocket, that does help. It makes me feel like I can push it a little bit harder than usual. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe I can keep this same car clean all the way through and have a good top 5 and maybe a win. We'll see.
Well, yeah, we'll see. We just don't know what's going to happen, man. We'll be coming to lap 89 here momentarily. So, Isaiah, good luck.
Thank you, buddy.
Yep. All right. Well, that is Isaiah Sutherland here. We've got a minute to get another one down here, so let's go ahead and bring him down. Dave Bush, got a copy.
I do, my friend. How you doing?
Doing all right. Well, you're running about where you started out here tonight. It looks like it's a handful out there, buddy. Talk about it real quick.
Oh yeah, it's a handful, man. She's real loose coming out, and especially entering the corners. So it's you really gotta play with the throttle a lot here.
Well, I mean, other than that, is everything A-okay for you? It does look like you still have your reset left.
Yeah, I'm doing real good. Just trying to keep it clean, stay out of trouble, and just trying to keep it under me. And I think we'll get a decent finish out of this tonight.
Oh yeah, definitely so, man. It ain't over. So good luck.
Thanks, sir.
Yep. All right. Well, there is 2 drivers right there interviewing here in 1 lap. See what happens. We'll try to crank it up again. That just was not enough time there, but we tried. All right, 18 of you out there. 8 likes is what I'm showing. We were up to 9. Not sure exactly what happened there, but maybe when we were losing connection, somebody decided to hit that, take the like off. But I do appreciate all the support out there from everybody tuning in. Of course, like I said, Brantley Roden, Harpoon Designs, Charlottesville Dental Care, and all the fans out there that tune in and watching it. Even though I've jinxed a few drivers out here tonight, it's just part of it. Oh, here we go. Coming to lap 90? Yeah, lap 90. Hunter Hayward, Isaiah Sutherland, Kyle Heath, Dave Bush to the inside of the 4 of Rusty Modesti. 25, that is Brandon Hartwell. Chris Paff, still hanging out. Gotta watch him. Hunter, he's trying to hang on to it here. Somebody just blinked out there. That was Brandon Sheets. Like he's all right. Kyle Heath in the 13 onto his outside. 77, Mark Whitley. All right, well, let's, what we're going to do is go ahead and try it one more time here. So let's go ahead once more and bring the noise here tonight at Kansas. You know what? I'm just going to stop trying to crank it up here tonight. All right, what happened? Brandon Sheets, maybe? Well, let's check it out. Oh, it started right up ahead of Brandon. That's what happened. 13 and the 1 of Isaiah Sutherland. Whoa! One of the drivers that I interviewed too. Wow, okay, what happened though? Ah, looks like the 1 snapped loose right up in front of the 13. And it was just kind of on from there. 2's trying to dodge it, nowhere to go. He goes up into the wall. Lets the 4, it looks like, gonna get a little piece of it. 2 is gonna go on around the track here. Was on Isaiah. See what happened to the other car that went off the track here. Try to get the number on that 13. That's right, Kyle Heath. See if Kyle managed to save it. Yes, he did. He kept it off the wall. Oh. That's so frustrating. Drivers getting into wrecks after you interview them. Ah. Well, see here. John Henderson, got a copy.
Talk to me.
Well, man, you started way back into the back, 29th, and man, right now in the top 15, sitting in 14th. It ain't over. How you feeling out there?
Well, you know, I'm feeling pretty good. Setup's a little tweaky here and there, but you know, I've just been trying to bite my P's and Q's. But you know, it's go time now, and no more messing around.
Go time now, no messing around. Well, just got to looking at it here. You did have to use a reset, unfortunately, early. So, is it going to be go time or just kind of a go time? Because you got to be careful.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, ask those guys in front of me if it's going to go time or just time, because I'll be watching them.
If they go, you're going to go, right?
Well, if they ain't spinning in front of me, I'm gonna go.
Oh, man, yeah. It seems like tonight just a lot of self-spins. It looks like it is loose.
Yeah, you know, it's definitely a very challenging set, but you know the biggest problem with it is when something does happen, you can't avoid it. You get off the gas, and that's what's, you know, the after crashes are happening because you know you just can't control the car.
So a lot of regular self-spins, and then after the fact, more drivers because you just can't do nothing about it, basically.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, all right. Well, John, man, hang on to it.
I'll do it. Thank you.
Buddy. I think I have interviewed quite a few drivers out here tonight. I've tried to interview a few, and they didn't talk. So it looks like we're going to get double foul here again. For most, at least. Yeah, I mean, I can see it is loose. Well, 9:33 Eastern, 8:33 Central. They'll have about 21 minutes. According to the timer here, it shows that this race stays green, showing 21:35. Of course, it will it'll reset itself once we get going here. All right, pace car dives low to the safety of pit road. Mark Whitley, Hunter Hayward up front. Here we go. Green back out once more. Out of turn 2 here. Can everybody hang on to it? It does look like they did. Good job. This is a handful. 3 wide with Sheets going to the center, and he is flying right now. And that just goes to show the fresh tires for Brandon Sheets. Wow! Tara, you've seen that. Twice he took that 3 wide. And if he gets a shot right here, I bet he's going to do it again. Unless he done that twice and said, okay, got to use some dude wipes out here. Man. That's what I'm saying. Oh. Wayne's out there too. Wayne, he's watching it. Dustin, Brantley, Kelly. Kelly right now is more worried about Hunter. He's still got company. He's got Mark right there with him, but jeez, man. Brandon Sheets. He's something else. He's already back up to 8. Just got around the 1 of Isaiah, or well, he's trying to here. Isaiah is actually on the same strategy as the 2, so pretty good battle going to happen between the number 1 and the number 2 here. Also, you got to watch that man right there, 13, Kyle Heath. He's also on the same strategy. They kind of get checked up right here. Michael Yarrow's been out here at about 14 laps. I don't know exactly when I reset ATVO, it reset everybody's thing. So I don't know when Mark last pitted, or Hunter, or Brandon, Rusty. I don't have that now. They come up on the 37 of Mike Rhino. trying to figure out a way to get around him safely. And that the 2 and the 1's getting really close here. Isaiah, you're going to be able to complete this. Out of 4. Oh. Not see Brandon try to do a crossover. Well, no, he's going to stay outside. All right, let's check back here, see what's going on. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot going on in the back. Now, Dave Bush is up, trying to get up here to the 13 of Kyle Heath. But as far as back here into the back, everybody kind of minding their own P's and Q's, running their own race, maybe just trying to, you know, finish this race out. All right, Mark Whitley's about a 0.3 of a second over Hunter. Brandon Hartwell. We, of course, take a lap 1:05. Getting down to the wire here tonight. Isaiah got around the 37 of Mike Rhino. That's going to put the 2 of Brandon Sheets behind him. This is where we're talking about that wall ride. You just see how close they are. We're going to get on Rhino and go to a right front suspension here. He does have some damage. And we'll see here if he does run that wall. And yeah, you see how close really he gets to the wall. It's that Kansas wall ride that we talk about. Brandon under fire with Michael Yalrow, the 98. Isaiah back into 8th. Chris Paff hanging out here in 10th. Dave Bush 11th. Mark Kosick in 12th. Robbie Darnell, 13th. Ron Held, 14th. It looks like Mark's under fire here. Oh, Mark got around Dave. Mark up to 11th. Oh. Right, well, Mark Whitley, the other Mark out here on the track, still has Hunter right there with him. Right, how about we, well, let's see here. Well, Isaiah's going to get around Yalrow for 7th. But we ride along here with Yalrow since we, just to crank it up every time we try to do it. Well, you know what happens. But we'll just go cockpit here with Michael Yalrow. Ride along with him for a minute. Maybe even jump back to Kyle, or maybe a little bit further back in the pack, or ride along with Mark Whitley or Hunter Hayward. How about we go up here and jump up here with Brandon Hartwell for a minute. Now, he does have Rusty Modesti about 0.2 of a second back. Brandon Hartwell is 3.6 seconds behind Hunter Hayward. These are little dots up there going into 3. That is Mark and Hunter. Get back out here. Seen some action right here, yep. Brandon Sheets, Mike Rhino, Isaiah Sutherland, Michael Yarrow. They are coming up on the 4 of Rusty Modesti and the 25 of Brandon Hartwell. I believe if anything was to happen, it'd probably happen around here. Let's hope it don't, but very big possibility as Isaiah's on some rails right now and Rusty's up into the wall. A-okay. Rusty is A-okay. Lap 113. Oh man, my shoulder. Well, still watching here. Michael Yarrow now to the 20 into and on the inside of the 25 of Brandon Hartwell. John Held, Dave Bush going at it back here for 12th. John in the 72, Dave in the 53. We are at that 20 to go mark here tonight. Mark Whitley, Hunter Hayward, Isaiah Sutherland running out our top 3. In line though, Michael Yarrow, Brandon Hartwell, Brandon Sheets. Battle of the Brandons right here together. Rusty Modesti, Mike Rhino, Kyle Heath, a little bit further back, and Chris Paff rounding out our top 10. Mark Koshik's not too far back behind Chris Paff here for 10th. John Held about 1.4 seconds back behind Mark there in 12th. Dave Bush at about a half a second behind John in 13th. Robbie Darnell, 1.7, 1.8 seconds behind Dave Bush. Robbie in 14th. John Adams, well, he's under fire here by the 70 of Mike Chamberlain. Mike's going to make the pass over the 24. Mike in 15th. John in 16th. Or Jason in 16th. John Henderson in 17th. Robert Chiswick hanging out back here by himself in 18th. He is the last driver on the lead lap. Kevin Roy, 2 laps down in 19th, and Keith Hurlbut in 20th here after starting 26th. We've lost James Bryan, Adam Lichty, Jared Daniels, and Jeff Gilmore. Larry Blair, Brad Delph, and Paul Cohen all setting on pit road here. They have been on pit road for quite some time. Kind of just going through the field for everybody to letting everybody know where everybody's at. Watching the battle here between Jason Adams and John. Looks like another battle up here between Mike and Robbie. That didn't last but a second there. Mike did get around him. Everybody else, though, we're between 1/10 of a second to 4 seconds behind one another. But Brandon Sheets right here in 5th, Michael in 4th, Isaiah in 3rd. We've still got 3rd, 4th, and 5th pretty much right here together. Mark Whitley and Hunter, I mean, they're separated a little bit by about 7/10 of a second, 6/10 of a second, so definitely we'll have to continue to watch them two. But right here, this is that battle, this is that 3-way battle we were just talking about. 98 of Yarrow is going to slide it right up in front of the 1. That's going to put Isaiah, well, I say he's going to put him back into 4th, but going to go back to the inside of Michael Yarrow. It looks like Isaiah's gonna overtake that position once more. Brandon Hartwell. See here. I think tires are having some issues with some of these drivers. I think. Not down there, but I think. Oh, man, 25. Like the back end of the 25 Red Bull machine almost snapped out, looser, I mean, but fine. Stay okay. He is going to come up. Oh, now that was close. That was close. That could have been bad. We are officially 12 to go here tonight. Charlottesville Dental Care Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series, round 6 here at Kansas, presented by MaxspeedTV, and of course a big shout out, Harpoon Designs out there as well. Next week, 80 laps, Indianapolis, the Oval. And that is going to be a race. I think some separation there is going to play a big factor in that race. Still watching Isaiah and company, though, because they are pretty close still yet here together. Hunter Hayward still trying to get up there to Mark. And at the line there, that is 10 to go for Mark Whitley. Trying to see if any of these drivers are cutting into anybody else's time here. Not really seeing anything. I mean, I did see several cut into the time, but then they just lose the time again. So I think really where our battle is right here. 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. That's kind of where our battle is. Now, Rusty is sort of well, he gained some time and then he lost it again over Michael Yarrow. Now it looks like they are getting a little spread out right here once more. Eight to go. Whoa, 25 gets a little loose there. All right, well, thank you everybody again for tuning in here tonight. Oh, Brandon, hang on to it, buddy. Still got 7 laps to go. Of course, anything can happen. Oh, boy, the 25. Brandon Hartwell slid right up in front of the one of Isaiah. I don't know if they touched, but Isaiah did have to back off. Check that left front. And it looks like it's okay. Oh, man, that was close. Oh, 25 gets loose again. All right, I'll keep an eye on it on the timing screen, but going back here, looks like some action back here. Jason Adams coming around Robbie Darnell. Dave Bush now has Jason on his tail. We do have a pretty good pack right here. We got about 3 drivers here together, and we do have a driver, I believe that is a lap down in the mix here too. Yeah, Kevin Roy in the mix here. Now, that won't be for position, but Kevin hanging out here 19th. Right behind the 44 of Robbie Darnell, Jason Adams, and Dave Bush himself. Well, Mark Whitley, 1.2 second lead now over Hunter Hayward. Oh, we got action, 25, whoa! 3 wide behind them, Isaiah Sutherland and the 25 of Brandon Hartwell. We're going to take a look at this one here. Was there contact there? Or did they just get really close to one another? So there was 3 wide here. They was coming down right here to the 7 here. Oh, no, 25 gets loose. That's what happened. No contact. 25. Brandon Hartwell just got loose. Oh, man. Could have been bad, but, man, Isaiah was right there, too. That was close. I didn't think there was contact, but, I had to go back and make sure. Man. Well, 2 to go here, folks, but out of turn number 4 here, coming across the stripe. It is going to be 1 to go here for Mark Whitley. Man, oh man. Mark Whitley in the 77. Continuing his win column here for the Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series. Mark gonna grab his 4th win of the season here tonight. What a race. Mark Whitley grabbing the victory here. Going to put him back in the win column. 4th win of the season. Hunter Hayward in the 48. Going to grab 2nd. Isaiah Sutherland 3rd. Michael Yarrow in 4th. And Brandon Sheets going to round out the top 5. Give me just a second to get these top 3 down here for the MaxspeedTV post-race show. Hang on, everybody. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we have caught up with our top 3 here tonight. We're going to start here with our 3rd place finisher here, Mr. Isaiah Sutherland. That was a handful out there, Isaiah, for you drivers out there here tonight. It just wasn't, a lot of close driving, but, just no reaction time for anything. Talk about your race out there here, and, talk about, the pass there with Brandon. I didn't know what happened. It looks like he got loose, so we went back and take a look at it, and he did. I thought for a second you might have got into him, but you didn't. Talk about your race here, bud.
Yeah, so I mean, that battle there was fun. That was my teammate Brendan Hartwell, one of my teammates from Fast Racing. We had a lap car on the track on the low side, and the way we had to enter was a little awkward. And I never touched him. He got loose. The tires were just gone at the end there, so he got loose. It was a fun battle, but I'm worn out, Josh. It was a hard race. A little disappointed. You jinxed me. You jinxed me, Josh.
You ain't the only one.
After that, after that caution and that restart after the interview we had, car felt fine. I was running 3rd, I think, behind Whitley and Hunter Hayward, and my teammate was behind me. And I went into the turn 1 on the high side like I'd been doing every single lap, and I don't know if the air got taken off of me or what, but it just snapped and hit the wall a little bit. Went in, had to use that fast repair when that caution came out. Messed up my teammate a little bit there. Kyle Heath, he had a fast car today too. We were looking at all of us probably being in the top 5 or top 10, but you have those races where you make mistakes, and unfortunately sometimes you involve your teammates in them. But other than that, race was fun. It was just a butt clenching, hold on to that wheel, shut up and drive kind of race. So yeah, it's how it went. It went okay. I can't complain. Finished top 3 last week. It finished 2nd, and this week finished 3rd. So, hopefully I can continue this trend of finishing in the top 3, top 5, and hopefully put a couple of wins in there.
Well, yeah, definitely. Consistency, because the Sim Racing Unleashed doesn't do a win you're in. You've got to be in the top 16 at the end of the 18 races in the regular season. So it's all about being consistent. And if you can stay that consistent and throw some wins in there, just to kind of give you that buffer, definitely going to be, in that, top 16 range, and, battling it out for, the round of 16 and, for 3 races. But then, we got a ways to go for that, but that's always got to be, in your mind as well. I got to do this.
Yeah, I mean, consistency is key. We have team meetings before each race, and we're a new team. We're all really good friends, and we help each other out. But our main goal going into the race, everyone's mindset is win, of course. But really, ultimately, we just try to get top 10s, and hopefully our team in the top 10. It's a big team game until it goes down to 30 laps to go. Then you're by yourself, but still, your main goal in mind is to get that top 10, because if you do that every race, you're going to be looking good in points, and you can try to go after the wins when you need to. But I love winning. Don't get me wrong. I had the car to possibly do it tonight. It's just getting used to the new car, the setup, a little loose, and that's fine with me. I like looseness, but the unpredictability of it, and yeah, consistency is key. Trying to get those top 5s is helping me greatly. I just I wish the race would have went a little bit smoother.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, well, Kansas is done. We go to another track, a big track next week, Indianapolis. Every turn is the exact same. You got the long front stretch, the long back stretch, the 2 short chutes. How do you feel about Indianapolis for round number 7?
I'm going to be honest, it's a little scary, and I think it's going to be scary for most people out here. Indy is very technical, you can race side by side all you want, but it's probably not going to end too well. So if you want to complete a pass, you better do it coming out of the turn on the straightaway. And honestly, sometimes you got to treat it like a road course, the way those corners are edged off. You really got to arch the car in there and hopefully get a good run out. If you don't, you're going to get smoked by 2 or 3 guys behind you. I haven't raced much at Indy. I'm looking forward to hopefully getting some good practice in, hopefully the next couple of days, and having a good practice on actually Sunday. But it's going to be hard. You're going to see guys do well that you probably wouldn't even think. You're going to see guys do bad that you probably wouldn't ever think. I'm going to be honest with you. It's going to be unpredictable, and you really going to have concentration. That's going to be key.
Oh yeah, concentration for sure next week at Indy. 80 laps there, man. It's going to be, I wouldn't say a long gruesome race, but it's going to be, I think separation. We're going to see a lot of that next week. Especially, during, green flag pit stops. We'll have, everybody bunched up back together for the stage. Then green flag pit stops, hopefully again. Then everybody's going to get separated. So I think separation, we'll see some of that next week. But then again, they could surprise me. Everybody could be bunched up together for all I know.
Yeah, for sure. The way these cars draft, we don't even know. I haven't raced Indy in a long time, especially with these cars and the way they draft. I mean, it just pulls you up. It's wonderful if you can take advantage of it. So we'll probably see some high speeds, and who knows? It might be close together. It might not. It just depends on how everyone takes the corners.
Yeah, definitely so. Well, awesome job out here tonight, Isaiah. Third place, man. Any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate, buddy?
Yeah, first and foremost, I got to thank my parents. I believe they watch the race tonight. They like to tune in every now and then, so I'd like to thank them for watching. A big shout out to my sponsors, Youthful Nectar and Me Marie Designs. You can check them out on Facebook, or you can go to Google and search for those two there, and they'll pop up, and you can find you some nice soaps and stuff. And lastly, I'd like to thank every single one of my teammates. I know all of us had a little bit of a rough day, but it seems like a couple of us came up with a good finish today. I'd like to thank all of them individually. Brandon Hartwell, Jason Adams, Josh Jones, Kyle Heath, Larry Blair, and Robbie Darnell. They're all a big help, and it's a wonderful team to race for at Bad Fast Racing. And also, I'd like to thank you, Joshua. You do a wonderful job.
I do appreciate that, Isaiah. Well, get ready, man. We'll see you next week at Indy.
We'll see you, buddy.
See ya. All righty. Well, that is going to bring us here to our second place finisher here tonight, the number 48 of Hunter Hayward. We tried to get him up here during the regular race, and his Discord had decided it wanted to be a jerk and crash on him. So, Hunter, we got you now, man. Awesome race out here tonight. Stage winner as well. Man, talk about your race, how it went for you, and, man, what happened after the stage?
Yeah, I'm here. My Discord's finally deciding to work with me here, so that's good. Yeah, that was a pretty fun one. Did not like the way the first couple of laps went for me. I just got into the wrong spot at the wrong time, and actually blew my engine pacing, and so I had to clutch it in all the way in the backstretch. I actually had to speed down pit road because there's no other way for me to give it power, so I had to speed down pit road, and I finally got my boxing on my fast repair, and so I started in the back from there, and I was just really patient all day today. I wasn't making really any aggressive moves. I was just being patient, picking people off one by one, and eventually we got up there. We got the stage win. I felt really confident in the car. I felt like I was the only one who was really rolling the bottom line really well, and it was working really well on me and Whitley. Unfortunately, we got into each other on the backstretch, and it kind of gave me a little bit of damage, and I just couldn't catch him after that. But that was fun racing between me and 77. But yeah, I mean, overall, that was a really good race. I feel like coming all the way from the back all the way up to second is a really good finish points-wise and just overall.
Well, yeah, definitely. I mean, having something happen at the very beginning, but you got it back out there. You got it, like you said, you was patient. I don't know how in the world you were patient out there here tonight because of everything that was going on. I mean, you had drivers slipping and sliding pretty much into and out of the corner. I'm sure you've seen it a few times.
Oh yeah, definitely. I really like this package. Cars, you really got to drive the car now. As you can see, there's a lot of guys who are just losing the back end, entering and exiting the corner, and I really liked it because it was just a lot of throttle control, a lot of working with your hands, and apparently that fits my driving style much better than others. And I was able to work my way around, and I was able to drive that car and up to the front really well. And thankfully, we're up here in the top 3 talking to you, Josh.
Oh, yeah, definitely so. Well, you got a fan out there in chat here tonight. Kelly Hayward, your mom?
It is correct. That is my mom.
That is your mom. All right. I finally got one correct. It's all right. I jinxed 3 people out here tonight.
Oh.
So, yeah. So, I feel bad myself, but, it's part of it. Talk about one driver, how good he's doing, and you got to watch him, and then talk up, interviewing a couple more, and yeah, let's just say it didn't go too well. So, I jinxed one of them pretty bad. He did grab a top 10, thank God. I think the other one he finished back in 16th. So, and then I jinxed Isaiah as well when I interviewed him. He got into that little incident, after the fact. So, yeah, I jinxed a couple of people already here tonight. So, it was crazy. So probably a good thing that your Discord did fail during, the race, and I wasn't able to interview for the stage. So that was probably a good thing.
Yep, I'm not jinxed anymore now, so that's a good thing.
Well, we go to Indianapolis next week for round number 7, man. How do you feel about the old big track of Indianapolis?
Well, I like that track. It's a lot of fun. Really enduring 4 different corners rather than just 2 long sweeping ones like an oval. So just a lot of tire management. I know it's gonna be loose and it's gonna be hard to drive, but I really like that track, and I feel pretty confident going into Indy, and hopefully we can go to Victor Lane and talk to you again as this time or next time the winner, Josh.
Oh, well, hey, maybe so, man. One more position. You just never know from race to race what's going to happen. Mark Whitley, I think, has got one of the biggest targets on his back this season early on, and he's a fast guy. You know that. So everybody trying to run him down.
Yeah, exactly. And I really think it's going to be a good battle for the championship right now. Thankfully, we have the use of drop week, so our worst weeks will be dropped out. Our worst 3 weeks will be dropped out. So hopefully I can get out here, start having really good finishes week in and week out, and I can be battling with Mark for the championship.
Oh, yeah, definitely so. Well, Hunter, awesome job out here tonight. Second place, final thought, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate?
Yeah, just everybody here at SRU. Just like to thank y'all for giving me the opportunity to race here. I really enjoy it. All you guys out there. Dave Bush, my teammate, who helps make my paints as well and works with me week in and week out. So very thankful for Dave, as well as how he runs this league and everything he does for this league. Very thankful for that. You guys at MaxspeedTV, Josh, you guys do a great job. Look forward to watching this back again. All my family out there, especially Kelly, like Josh said. I'd like to, just shout out all my family out there. Love all y'all. Quick shout out to my sponsors, PlanBSales.com. Go check out PlanBSales.com if you're looking for any racing apparel, diecast, anything racing related, from NASCAR to IndyCar to dirt racing to even Formula One. Go check them out if you're interested in any racing gear. Make sure to use code HH48, HH as in Hunter Hayward 48, at checkout for free shipping on orders $20 and over. As well as check out DocFit, DocFit.com, DAWK if you're looking for any athletic apparel or any workout gear, DocFit definitely is a place to go check out. Make sure to go check out at checkout. Use code Hunter48, Hunter with a capital H 48, for free shipping and 15% off on orders of any price. So go check out DocFit.com and PlayMeSales.com.
All righty. Well, Hunter Hayward, P2 here tonight. Hunter, we'll see you next week in Indianapolis, buddy.
All right, thank you very much. You have a good night.
You too. All righty. Well, that is going to bring us to our winner here tonight, Mr. Mark Whitley, back in the winner's circle. Of course, last week at Texas, Gary Slapinski slapped himself up there into the winner's circle. You, of course, grabbed the pole last week. You came out here tonight, and I'm sure it was a headache out there for you, Mark. Talk about here tonight at Kansas.
Yeah, well, it kind of started with qualifying. lap 2 is kind of going to be the money lap. So I took lap 1 really easy, and then I just kind of missed my mark in 1 and 2 and just killed the fence off of 2 on my second lap. So had to start middle back, toward the back, and just kind of I decided to just kind of ride, just sit there, and it was a long race, so I don't no need to get up front too quick. Pretty good track, there was a 3 kind of distinct lanes, 2.5 kind of distinct lanes, so I was just kind of taking my time, just going through the field. The setup was it was stable if you knew how to drive it, but if you tried to step over, if you tried to give it a little bit extra, it got really snappy on you. My teammate had issues with that where it just kind of he just kind of stepped out from him, and unfortunately he was not able to catch it. So the whole race was just kind of about saving the tires a little bit, just kind of taking it easy and just maybe slowly make my way toward the front. And there was a couple times where I got up there to the front, and then I know before the stage, I stayed out because I figured I was just going to pit at the stage, and a lot of other people pitted, and I had like 25, 30 lap older tires, and I just knew I was going to be a sitting duck out there. But somehow tires cooled down enough, and something with this next gen, the tire wear isn't nearly as bad with other cars, so I was able to kind of hang with Hunter and Isaiah. And then after that, had to go back to the back again after the stage, because I think everybody pitted before it, so it was just kind of slowly working our way, trying to avoid the wrecks. I know there was 3 or 4 times I was probably a whisker away from death. So I had a little bit of luck on my side. That's what we were missing a little bit last week. So nice turn of events. I know I don't know what 4 times this season, which doesn't feel like it. Feel like I've had to battle pretty hard here, especially tonight. That ending run with Hunter. I know that was probably one of the hardest I've ever had to work to win a race. So shout out to him. It was a fun time battling him. I know we had a little bit of contact there, but we talked about it. We're all good. So the ending was very fun, but very exhausting too.
Oh yeah, definitely. So yeah, it's unofficial, for tonight, but I do believe you will be coming away with the win. So yeah, it will be your 4th win of the season. Do you? I talk about it each and every week with you, Mark, and I'm sure the guys up there, all the drivers talk about it as well to you. You have a target on your back, and every time you win, it gets bigger and bigger. Do you feel it?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of, you hear the whispers, you hear everybody talking to, nobody likes somebody that comes out here and wins all the damn time. So, I mean, I know target on my back, but that's not going to stop me. I mean, I'm just going to put as most effort as I can. I know tonight was a little bit weird. I know it was a pretty good race. I was talking to Dave before the interview, and I was like, at the beginning of the race, you had Yarrow and Sutherland kind of battling for the lead. In the middle, it was Sutherland and Hayward. Then at the end, it was me and Hayward. So it was kind of a revolving door at the front. So the competition level is there. I've been fortunate to have a lot more. Seems like I've had a lot more luck on my side compared to some of these other guys toward the front, and just so just going to try to continue that good luck. Honestly, wins are nice, but at this point, last season I had 6 wins and I had the most wins and didn't win the championship. So at this point, wins are nice, but they don't mean you're going to win the championship. So that's the number one goal, and trying to come out here and win that. I mean, I'll give up winning every race. No more races this season if I can win that championship. So we'll see how it goes.
Oh yeah, definitely. So, as I was saying, talking to the other drivers here about it, this league does not do a win you're in type of deal. You've got to be in that top 16 in the points at the end of the 18 races to even be in the round of 16. So, well, there's 3 rounds for round of 16, but you get what I'm saying. So, making it in, like you said, is fine. It's winning the dang thing. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's gonna be challenging. I know last season it came down to the last race of the season and shot ourselves in the foot, and don't really want to do that again. So we're going to try to get ourselves in the best position we can for that final race of the season. Just try to make the playoffs, make it through the playoffs, and try to put as much effort as we can in that last race of the season if we can get there and have a chance.
Yeah, definitely. So, well, Kansas is done. We do go to a big track next week, Indianapolis, for 80 laps. I'm assuming the stage will be at the completion of lap 40, taking 41. I think it's half. So, that math is easy to do. Well, how do you feel about Indy?
Yeah, Indy honestly has been a really good track for me the last year or two. I haven't run it. The last time I ran there with these next gen cars was before the major update, so they had the high downforce. So these things are almost not quite, but you could almost flat foot them. That's how much grip they had. So I'm assuming they're not going to have nearly that kind of grip. So I think it should be an interesting race. Indy has a tendency to, once you get going, it'll get strung out. We might go 40 green flag laps. I mean, that track, you'll get strung out, and you know, you're going to have to take care of the tires, because if you get strung out, no cautions, and you burn the tires up, you're going to fall through the field like a concrete block. So it's going to be about trying to just minimize tire wear, try to just get in the draft, because draft's going to be important down the long straightaways they got, and just about trying to stay out of trouble. That seems to be the key here all season, is staying out of trouble. I know Hunter, he's had probably the worst luck of anybody. I think he's been in a major wreck at least once every race so far. So just about keeping the nose clean, keeping the car clean, and just being there at the end.
Yeah, definitely so. And Indianapolis is not going to be any different from any other track. Yeah, it's bigger, but you still got to go out there and you still got to give it your all. So looking forward to Indianapolis, of course. That'll be, of course, next week, and then we do go to Atlanta. We know all about Atlanta. We'll get to that after next week, and then we have a week off for Easter. So maybe a break in between everything. We'll get everybody back, rested.
Oh yeah, I hear you. It's gonna be probably a nice deserved break there at the Easter time.
Well, Mark, awesome job out here tonight, man. Any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give for another win here this season?
Yeah, I got to give a big shout out Brantley Harpoon Designs, put together this awesome, just absolutely beautiful paint scheme. It's probably one of my favorite he's ever done for me.
You messed it up though, Mark. It's messed up on the right side, on the left side.
Yeah. I mean, hey, let's talk to Hunter about that one. So you check him out, harpoondesign.com. He's got hundreds of them on trade and paint if you want to check him out as any other work he's done, or if you want to get a custom one made, go to harpoondesign.com. He does amazing work. And then my other sponsor, the one that's on the hood, that hood's a little bit less crinkly. Shop Angry Duck. They're the one-stop shop for all your custom racewear apparel, so hats, t-shirts, hoodies, pretty much anything you can imagine. They can make something custom for you. You just hit them up, shopangryduck.com. Their quality is amazing. No order limit, so check them out. And give a big shout out to my family all tuning in. I know I got text messages from a few of them already, and appreciate them always tuning in, watching these. Nice little support group going on, especially. It's always nice, having people in your corner, especially when you have that big of a target on your back. And shout out to you for putting on this great broadcast. Should be fun to go back and watch, and especially that battle at the end. I'm going to be excited to watch that, because I know in the car it was nerve-wracking, but it should be a little bit more fun watching it outside. And to the other drivers, I mean, I know we had some cautions there, just the way the setup is, but we went the last 30 laps, we went green, so that's when you really want to go green, is the end of the race. And it was awesome racing. I was racing in the middle of the field, back in front of the field all throughout. It was some great racing. So shout out to all the drivers, and I think that should be it for tonight.
Well, awesome job, Mark. I'm kind of honestly shocked we didn't have any more cautions than what we did. Kind of my fault, because I jinxed 3 drivers out here tonight. So yeah, I feel bad enough as it is. Part of racing, I guess.
Yeah, that's what you're going to get with this car. It's harder to drive. You got to drive it every lap. You can't take a break, and then I don't know. It's just this many people all together, racing hard. You're going to have mistakes, so it's just going to happen. It's just kind of part of the deal.
Oh yeah, definitely. So, well, Mark, go celebrate the victory here tonight, and we will see you next week at Indianapolis.
All right, appreciate it.
But all right, we'll get him out here. Don't want to keep him any longer than we have to, but let's get down here to the unofficial results, putting in the admin stuff they got to do here tonight. Mark Whitley grabbing the win here. His 4th win of the season. That target, like we were just talking about, getting bigger and bigger for Mark, but congratulations, Mark, on another win. Hunter Hayward going to finish in 2nd. Isaiah Sutherland 3rd. Michael Yarrow in 4th. Brandon Sheets 5th. Brandon Hartwell in 6th. So, battle of the Brandons there. Rusty Modesti, P7 here tonight. Mike Reno in 8th. Kyle Heath 9th. And Chris Paff is going to grab a top 10 here this evening. Mark Kosick in 11th. John Held 12th. Mike Chamberlain 13th. John Adams 14th. Robbie Darnell 15th. Dave Bush 16th. Robert Chaswick 17th. John Henderson in 18th. Kevin Roy 19th. And Keith Hurlbut in 20th. James Bryan 21st. Larry Blair 22nd. Adam Lichty 23rd. Brad Delf 24th, Paul Cohen 25th, Jared Daniels 26th, Jeff Gilmore 27th, Joshua Sobel, and Byron Bartlett did not start the race here tonight. But again, congratulations goes to our winner again here tonight, Mark Whitley. Tomorrow night, the Area 51 and Racing League, that is going to be their finale tomorrow night. One last time at Kentucky, 100 laps. Champion will be decided tomorrow night right here on MaxspeedTV with myself, Joshua Medlock. You don't want to miss it. 8:15 Eastern, 7:15 Central, somewhere around in that ballpark. It'll be up on YouTube here in just a little bit. But thank you all for tuning in here tonight for the Charlottesville Dental Care Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series, round number 6 here at Kansas. Another big shout out to Charlottesville. And another big shout out to Harpoon Designs. Until next week for Sim Racing Unleashed, stay safe, thank you all, and have a good night.